This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly 4, Thieves in Time. In the last episode, a twist amongst twists. It finds out that Penelope was not like kidnapped or taken against her will or whatever. She is working for Paradox, and she did it for the money. Yes, the money. Well, you know, arms deals and all that other stuff. Is that a break of her character from the third game? It's hard to say. I already had my piece about it. But anyway, either way, she's a threat now, and Bentley's off on his own to deal with it. So let's get Murray in on this action, and maybe he can convince him, or we'll do the... Well, we need to do the mission. Maybe at some point we'll be able to convince him, but yeah, for now. Can't fix the heartache, though. Poor Bentley. The nerd character who finally gets the girl of his dreams finds out she betrays him because she wanted to be richer. What? I mean, I guess technically well, in the previous game she was kind of like a thief character too, because she was utilizing that event through the Baron outfit to like earn money. But then again, did we really get enough characterization of her in the previous game? I mean, I thought we knew enough about her, but I guess the only thing I could think about Sanzaru Games, or however you pronounce it, how they were thinking was to try and give her more of a character than the just typical nerd girl. But I don't know, I thought it worked enough for what it was, but I don't know, folks. I mean, like I said, I already said my piece on it, so. But oh, I didn't mean, although can you even get over there from this? Could I even jump over there by this point? Okay, I can. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things like she's not my favorite character. Obviously, it's probably one of the main three, but it's definitely like I think it's a character killer, you know. But what do I know, right?
All right, troops, listen up. As you all know, Bentley is still unavailable, but we've got to come up with a plan. So I'm calling this meeting for him.
Hey, Carmelita.
Quiet, Ringtail. We don't have time for your smart remarks. We've got to hit Penelope before she can finish whatever it is she's trying to finish.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to ask.
Look, it's pretty simple. We need to get into that castle. We've got the explosives.
I was going to bring that up, too.
Not another word, Sly.
Your speech does nothing to lift our spirits, Sly.
Galeth, do you think we could plant your explosives on the bridge controls?
Zounds! This plan rings true!
Okay, everyone get ready to move out. After that bridge comes down, we'll have to get in there fast.
Sorry, I missed the part about what we do when we get inside.
We'll have to improvise.
Sounds good to me.
I'll sally forth and smash that mechanical monstrosity!
No!
Galeth, wait!
Why, thank you, Galeth. I've been looking all over for that.
She is making her escape!
I don't think so.
Alright, it's boss time against Penelope in her giant mech outfit. Of course she did. Oh, I thought I was... Alright, let's see if we can hit... Oh, we have to hit through the red circles or whatever. I'm surprised she's given us enough time to do that. Oh god, no! Yeah, well, that didn't work too well. Oh. But yeah, like all good games, there's always giant mechs in it. Is that the only one I can do? No, okay. Let's try this one. Maybe I'll get this one right or something like that. I feel like there's... Oh, maybe I just need to shoot it and just hit it through Beams, yeah. I was waiting for it to...
Nice shooting, Ringtail. Stay out of her reach.
I just need to hit it through the thing. Okay. I don't know how that works, but alright. Let's just shoot a bunch of arrows into it at point blank. Well, I guess that would do a lot of damage.
Yes.
Because you'd be at point blank. Not losing the power through a... I forgot what that's called, where, you know, you lose, like, momentum or whatever. But anyway. Yep, we just had to... So she decided just to make a giant mech. Don't you know that that's... You know, that just makes you a bigger target? And the harder they look, the harder they fall. Or whatever the saying goes. God, I forgot what that saying was now. God.
Saw some rust spots over there.
No matter. Shoot the car, Ringtail.
Aim for the core! Alright, I guess we have to do this one more time.
Looks
So.
like I gotta take those arms out.
Oh, maybe I should have just ran instead of jumping. Jumping did slow down my momentum.
Attack the
Yeah, I'm not saying this ain't a cool boss fight or anything like that. It's just a... Wait, shouldn't the laser things destroy the rope? Maybe that's not how that works. Man, Sly must be pretty strong to be able to pull back a bow and shoot that fast. I wonder how many pounds per square inch that, oh god. He's probably as strong as like Hawkeye or something like that from the Avengers. Apparently, he pulls like a 250 pounder bow or something like that, which is insane. Oh wow! I forgot to.
Keep moving, Sly.
I know what to do. I'm not 5. No. I guess I just took too long to get to that. Yeah. Maybe your barrier doesn't cut off certain physical objects or something.
Endure and you shall prevail, Sly.
Alright, one more. The chest cavity, I guess, again. Oh, now you're getting the hang of it, huh? Who knew?
Okay. Core is exposed.
Aim for the core. Let's blow this thing and go home, kid.
Do you have any idea what that suit was worth? It was one of a kind. You cost me too much already, Cooper. It's time to pay the fiddler.
That's enough, Penelope.
Huh?
You heard me.
Bentley, your suit, is that my moat monster?
Yeah, what's left of it anyway. The design was adequate. I made some adjustments.
It was just a prototype anyway.
Why'd you do it, Penelope? You owe me that much at least.
Why? For you, of course. I had to make you see how things could be.
I'm not going to be one of the bad guys, Penelope.
Huh, bad guys? That's kind of funny, Bentley, seeing as how you work for a thief. But you know the most valuable thing Sly ever stole? Your potential. Together, we could change the world, but you're still chasing after honor for chump change. When are you gonna wake up?
So you sold out to La Paradox for the money?
No, you're not listening. He's just a means to an end.
Wow. And I thought you were smart. Do you really think he's going to just let you go? He owns you now. You're his puppet. And when you've served your purpose, he's going to cut your strings.
I'm nobody's puppet. Too bad I can't say the same for you. I'm sorry, Bentley, but I guess it's time to make this breakup official.
Penelope, wait! We don't have to do it like this!
Oh, I think we do. It's time to cut some strings for good.
It looks like it's battle fighting robots or whatever. Whatever. Rock'em sock'em robots. That's what I was thinking for a second. Time to beat the crap out of Penelope and knock some sense into her. The one time where violence against against ladies is accepted.
Look out!
Oh man.
You're weak.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so they kind of, I guess they kind of talk about the whole money thing, like, oh, that's not what she's doing. But I mean, she turned almost mustache twirling villain on us, you know. Okay, I'm not doing very good on this, like at all. Like she's, I need to stop like comboing when I miss.
You are a total system failure.
Okay, good. Okay, I lost. Yeah, I lost the fight. I was never very good at rocking soccer robots, guys. Yeah, I need to stop comboing if I miss, you know, like I just need to press it once and see what happens. Yeah, see, I was being too anxious, guys. She betrayed Bentley's heart, you know, so it's like, it's not cool, man. Not cool. Not cool. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I would have, weird enough, I would have accepted her, like, betrayal if the guys from Sucker Punch had designed Penelope to be like that from the beginning, like that there had always been something about her, like maybe she was too possessive of Bentley or acted like that during the third game, even despite the game ending. But the thing is, oh, sorry if I'm talking during this. I'm just trying to talk about mine. When did this game come out? Was it 2005? I'm trying to think now. But yeah, it's like. But yeah, obviously Sucker Punch didn't have any designs for this game after the third one because they went on to other projects. So they left it up to Sanzaru Games to find that. But I don't know why they. Like I said, I'm not opposed to a character betraying the team. It's just, I don't know. It just, I don't think it was handled as well.
Thanks, Bentley. Look, I'm sorry about Penelope.
No, Sly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you guys the whole time.
It's okay. She fooled us all, pal.
I guess. But that's no excuse for me not being there. I lost sight of my true friends. That won't happen again.
Hey, guys!
We could use some help over here.
Sounds like they need some help getting out of there. Know anyone that could swing that?
Well, I do know this one guy, but he's probably busy, so I guess I'll have to do it.
It's good to have you back, Bentley.
All right, we broke up with our girlfriend. Job complete. No, sorry. I just had to laugh at that when you think about it, but.
We contacted Dimitri, who started in about sandstorms and camel spit. Well, we finally deciphered enough to realize it was my ancestor Salim Al-Kupar who was in trouble now, which meant we needed to get to ancient Arabia on the double. This time, Carmelita provided the solution. Before the Paradox grabbed her back at the museum, she'd managed to pocket a gold coin as evidence. And our luck held, as it turned out the antique gold piece was exactly what we needed. As we prepared to leave, everyone was keeping an eye on Bentley. He downplayed his heroics and refused to acknowledge that he'd saved us all. I sensed a new confidence in him, which I guess had come from finally confronting his personal demons. He'd been through so much, but when it really mattered, he bounced back stronger than ever. I was sure about two things. I couldn't be more proud of Bentley, and we were going to need every ounce of his newfound strength to take down the Paradox.
I forgot to mention during the boss fight, I do like the fact that because Bentley was out, they had Carmelita add in to it, and she had really no plan. She was like, oh, we just gotta go in there and do stuff, and you could tell that Bentley is clearly the brains or planner of the group. So I like the fact they didn't have someone who was just as good or whatever. Otherwise, what's the point, right? So, but yeah, she's just like, just go in there and we'll take her out. I don't, or take out Penelope. I was like, oh, okay, we'll do it on the scuff of our teeth, you know, just like shonen heroes.
We'd traveled to ancient Arabia to find Salim Al-Kupar, an ancestor said to possess the stealth of 40 thieves. No surprise then when Bentley's research revealed that this guy was a charter member of the infamous 40 Thieves. For once, it appeared we'd have plenty of backup to help out with this job. When we arrived, however, we were shocked to find that most of the thieves had already retired. Having made their fortunes and gotten older, these great thieves had decided to call it quits and enjoy their golden years in peace. What wasn't shocking was the unmistakable presence of Cyril the Paradox. Nasty-looking guards patrolled everywhere, and it was clear that something sinister was going on. After some detective work, Bentley had even worse news. No one had seen Salim Al-Kupar for some time. He had been working with a few of the remaining thieves, but had simply vanished. So where was he? That was the first thing we needed to figure out.
Well, Alibaba had some 40 thieves, or how Shahrazad had 1,000 tales. Oh, wait. You know, it's actually been a while since I've read a lot of the Arabian stories. Like, I don't even remember Aladdin and the 40 Thieves, like, how that story goes. I thought they all betrayed him to lock him up in the cave to get the genie. So it's like well, I mean, obviously this is the Sly Cooper version of the story, but I'm trying to remember. I think he was betrayed, then they used the wish to get out. But obviously the Disney Aladdin is the one most people are aware of, even though it's a bit nicer than the original one. Although they did threaten to cut off Aladdin's hands during that movie. I don't know if they do that these days. Yeah, things are toned down. But anyway, yep, now we're in the Arabic countryside, I guess. I wonder if this is before... Well, I don't know. I wonder if this is before the Muslim religion really took a hold. Probably it's before that, because it sounds like they're talking more that the old, Egyptian, Arabic world before the massive expansion of the Muslim religion around there. So it kind of changed. Like, I mean, I don't know everything about the Arabic countries and history and stuff like that, but from what I understand, it drastically changed the culture. They had like a certain way of doing things, and then when this religion hit, it kind of changed like how a lot of countries view things and everything. And I guess you could say that about a lot of countries, whether it be like Europe and with Christianity and stuff like that. So it's definitely interesting to look at if you're curious about. Oh yeah, 1000 AD. Yeah, that's well. I'd have to. It's been a long time since I've studied sociology and religious history and stuff like that. But anyway, yep, we're in. I'm just gonna say it's before that, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't remember the history. Yep, and for this one, the safe is like right here. Ow! Did that crab attack me? Crab people, man. Or rock lobster, one of the two. But anyway, let's see where's our next job here. Yeah, Penelope has been... Yeah, there's not even like a last minute, like after they capture her, they don't, Well, actually, they will talk about that during the credits, but... Or, the last... when we beat the game, they'll talk about what happens to the characters like they do in the previous one. Spoilers, if you haven't played the game before. But I don't know, man. It's just... Like I said, she's not even my favorite character. It's just... It just seems like... they turn a character on to... And I know this is a cartoon game, right? So you don't expect certain... You don't expect anything that's, like, super deep. You expect just enough, but not enough to be, like... It's like we got sword... What are those, lynxes or something? Nah, well, I mean, that could be a... I know that's a type of cat. Persian? Yeah, Persian cat. I was trying to think of the different cat breeds, so. Alright, what's our job here?
Okay, Sly. Word on the street is that Salim Al-Kupar was driven into hiding, but that he's still in the area. We need to figure out where he's hiding, and then find out why. To facilitate that, I've built you a new toy.
Cool. Is it a robotic turtle butler?
No. After gathering data from your ancestors, I've been able to map the Cooper DNA. I've modified your binocucom with a new visual guidance system that I've programmed to detect anything with which Salim Al-Kupar may have come in contact.
Wow, Bentley. That's some real science fiction.
Yeah, because it is. At least as far as I know. Well, don't they have... actually, no. They... don't they have something like modern day? They have... traceback or whatever it's called, where you can... Like where... well, you know, I don't want to date the video too badly, but with what's going on right now, they have a thing about tracing contact with people, so you could find out, like... for like virus stuff, and so I guess it isn't really science fiction. At least it's probably different in the game's point of view, but we'll do bottle hunting. I don't know, depending on how much time it takes after this mission, we might do bottle hunting afterwards and get that out of the way. I guess I should have done that instead of story, since the big part of the story was finishing the Black Knight chapter with Penelope. It's one of those things you don't really think about till after it starts, and you're like, oh, that would have looked better from a video perspective, but, oh well. Now, if only the load times would speed up, oh man. Yeah, too bad there's, I mean, unless I did some, like, weird emulation and hacked it to, like, load up, pull disk information faster, but I don't know much about programming and coding and all that other fun stuff, so... I thought about getting into coding and stuff like that, but for it looked like I'd be way too bored with it.
Salim was trying to see if he could summon a genie from one of these lamps. He must be really desperate. Activate your binocucom and scan the surrounding areas. You should see a glow on any object that Salim has recently touched. Sly, that door definitely does not belong here. You'd better get a picture of that as well so I can analyze it.
Wait, why did it say that after I took a picture of this? Alright, whatever. Oh, now it's not even showing off the big footprints anymore. I was about to say feet prints. And of course there's a asp there, or rattlesnake or however. I think usually... Can rattlesnakes actually live in the desert? Those look like asps to me, but like I said, I'm not as familiar with the snake breeds either, so... Or snake... You know... I don't know why I'd say breeds. A snake, different snake variations.
Okay, Sly, you should get out of there and head for the village while I sort this out. I've marked a waypoint for you.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I used to study a lot more of the stuff and could recall it a lot easier, but... I really need to, like... I think it's just because I'm too focused on other things. I've just, like, slowly forgotten, like, little things like that. Now, does it help me in my everyday, like, life? No, not really, but it's nice to know just, like, things, just in general. Just, you know, you can bring it up in conversation and not be a jerk about it. Just like, oh, hey, did you know? Or... But, I mean, I pull up other things, like most referential stuff, but, most of it is more pop culture than anything significant. Which I guess... You know, pop culture is important to some people anyway.
I still need some more
Alright, looks like we got a couple more.
Keep searching.
I might have to skip bottle hunting just because this mission might take me a little bit longer than I expected, so... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started it, but I don't want this episode to go too long, so... Yeah, we'll just do bottle hunting at the beginning of the next episode, and, I'm doing some weird flipping there, Sly. See. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't get caught.
Quick, Sly, the binocucom.
Am I still getting
There's
attacked?
something nearby.
Yep. Is that a hyena? Or... Wait, he survived? I was about to say, did he? Oh, no, there's another one. Did I get poisoned? Oh, no, that's not... Oh, no, that's a lizard. What type of lizard? I don't know.
Quick, Sly, the
Wait, let me binoc. I was gonna binoc him. I was looking at the freaking coins, dude. Dude.
No, that's the wrong.
Wait, what did he say? He was talking and then stopped talking all of a sudden. Oh, maybe I can just do it through the... I'm nuts. Maybe I can do it from down here. I was about to say how to get over there. I'm like, oh, maybe the game just wants me to highlight it from here. Oh, there we go.
This looks like a peaceful spot. I'll bet Salim uses this place for meditating.
Well, a lot of people use a lot of places for meditating. Why that one specifically? We don't know. All that we know is that we know. And that's what's important. Quit trying to hit me with your weird gun-like thing. You can't have guns in children's games. They have to be either like water guns or cap guns or bottle guns, whatever. You know, the guns that like take cork gun. That's it. Or it used to be you could do a slingshot, but now that's considered to wait, where am I? Oh, I'm just supposed to stand on this. Okay.
Sly, use the binocular. I'm detecting something near your location.
I thought I saw it. Whoops. Oh, no. My camera I got a little mixed up in the camera thing in there for a second. Oh. Oh, it's like way... a hair follicle.
Well, Salim's obviously not neglecting his grooming.
I need to think how much you'd have to... like being a... like, you know how much annoying having long hair is as a human. Think about having... you know, your body completely covered by hair. Although there are people like that in real life, but usually it's just short hair. It's not like super long hair. Ugh. Kind of makes me think ill when I look at that. I'm like, ew, gross.
Use the binocular now, Sly.
Looks like it's like over here or something like that. Yeah, one of the few that's not in the general, like, obvious vicinity. You have to, like, go a little bit further.
You're in range. Use the binocular now,
there it is.
Sly.
I'm using it now. God, calm down. Just because you lost your girlfriend, dude.
Interesting. Looks like Salim recently took this camel for a test drive. Okay, Sly.
I was waiting for the game to, like...
and it appears Salim is on a boat?
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Or however the song goes. Well, I know how the song goes, but it's a bit too crude for this gameplay footage, so we'll just leave it at that. I'm singing on a boat. I'm swimming on a boat. There's probably some nicer songs like that, but I can't recall them off the top of my head. I'm just paying attention to all the random artwork and everything like that. If anything, you gotta give Sanzaru credit for their the levels look good, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably talk about this again by the time the game's over. It's just really that one character beat's really the only major knock I have against this game. That's probably why. I mean, isn't it weird how a story beat can kind of almost, I wouldn't say ruin an experience, but definitely devalue it a little bit, if that makes sense.
Greetings. You're Salim Al-Kapar, aren't you?
And who are you?
Well, that part's kind of complicated. I'm a thief like you, but I'm kind of new in town. How about you come back to my gang's hideout and I can explain myself?
How about you go lick a camel's hump?
Okay. Look, I know you're in trouble. I'm here to help. I can explain everything, but let's go where we can talk safely. Besides, you look hungry. How would you like some food?
Food? It was foolish of you not to mention that in the first place. Let's go.
I feel like I recognize that voice, but because he's doing a little bit of an accent, not as much. He's not one of the more recognized... well, that's kind of rude to say to someone like that, isn't it? But I don't immediately recall his voice off the top of my head. But then again, I've not heard like every single like voice actor in every single thing, so...
Back at the hideout, introductions went quickly as Salim stuffed his face. He told us about his problem. some new player calling herself Miss Decibel had rolled into town and started throwing lots of money around. It didn't take a genius to figure out who the time-traveling lieutenant was here. Salim and the 3 remaining thieves had decided to pull one last heist before disappearing into retirement, Miss Decibel being the target. Of course, with her technology, she had easily captured his thief brothers, and Salim had been trying to come up with a plan to free them ever since. Bentley uncovered some interesting background information. Miss Decibel had come from a wealthy British family. Her true love was classical music. Unfortunately, her complete lack of musical talent, coupled with an extreme temper, made for a volatile combination. After suffering a freak accident during a tantrum, she was left unable to play music normally. However, when she discovered she could control people with her hypnotic tones, a new criminal was born. She began using her devious talents to control others, forcing them to commit crimes for her. We told Salim about the paradox, and the whole thing made some strange kind of sense to him. The bad news was that he wasn't completely convinced that we were there to help him. I could see I was going to have to prove myself. Again.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to convince our ancestor, and one of the few times the ancestor's like super old this time instead of like young or whatever. Although, I don't know how old the other characters were, but, well, this ancestor's being quite tight-lipped about, or I guess he told us everything, so. Well, it just looks like this old man needs to be taught some new tricks, and we are the Coopers to do it. How will we do it? Find out next time in the next episode, Sly 4, Thieves in Time. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.